Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome back to more of the Mega Man X playthrough. Last time, I actually lied to you guys, because we're not doing Boomer Kuwanger next. We're actually doing Launch Octopus next. My bad. I kind of skipped one ahead in the weakness chain there. But yeah, we're going to go to Launch Octopus. This stage has one part that I really hate. Not gonna lie. We'll discuss that when we get to it, but, you know, for the most part, I don't think it's a terrible stage by any means. It's got water. Water stages can be fun, kind of, depending on what game, you know, we're talking about, obviously. There's also another stage where there's only one thing we have to look out for. We only have to get the heart container for this one. There's no sub-tanks, there's no other stuff, so just gonna focus on getting through the stage, and that's really all we need to do, I think. And remember, and one thing I would actually recommend is this honestly is a good stage to just kind of use Storm Tornado through, like, the whole thing. And, you know, you'll get weapon energy throughout. So there's a chance that, you know, even if, like, you keep using it, you're not going to really run out of uses of it, because again, you get so much of it, and weapon energy is pretty plentiful. But the thing I really hate about this stage is this sub-boss right here. This is why I would recommend using this weapon just for this, if I'm being honest. Because it gets a lot of his projectiles out of the way, and just kind of does constant damage to him as well. But one thing that is kind of cool about this mini-boss, though, is it does have, like, a bunch of different weapons at its disposal, so it's kind of cool to see, like, that aspect of it, but, oh, shoot, I did not... Yeah. Switch back to the Buster when you deal with these guys, just so you don't waste your weapon. These guys don't really hurt you, they just kind of suck you in. They do damage if you do contact damage, though. So keep that in mind. Okay, this. I hate this part. This part is so stupid. It's so stupid because of the wind, or not the wind, but the, you know, the water currents. Kind of one of those... Oh, God. I'm surprised I didn't take... Dev. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, man, I hate that so much. It's just so annoying with, like, the water waves pushing you back and forth. If that didn't exist, that would be fine. Because you have other stuff to dodge, too. So it's like... Everything else is just way too much, I think. Okay, so yeah, let's get some health back there. Fall down. Now, when you get to this part right here, obviously we'll have another one of those currents. And you want to ride this one. Oh, okay, maybe not this one. Never mind. This one. This is the one you want to ride. You want to ride it up to this ship right here. When you take down the ship, it'll fall all the way to the bottom. I don't like that I'm still taking damage, admittedly, but keep falling to the very bottom here. One thing I might do... Damn. How do I use this? Yeah, that should be enough. I don't need to get fully healed, just enough to... you know, get moving here. We will have another sub-boss to beat, but this one honestly is not that bad, especially with the Storm Tornado, as you can see. That's really annoying. That's really annoying for two reasons. One reason is that we defeated the boss. Two, we have to fight this boss again. So one thing I like to do is I like to cheese this by just going over here and just firing non-stop. Which, honestly, that did do good work, honestly. Next time when I defeat the next sub-boss, I'm probably just going to do like a long jump to get to safety. Just so I don't have to... Man, that actually destroyed him very quickly. So you're probably wondering, well, now that we defeated that boss, what was the point of that? Well, this. Was that worth a heart tank? Probably not, but hey, if you want to get everything in this game, that is something you'll have to do. So keep things moving. Hey, look who's back. Look who's back for round 2. Look who's dead for round 2. Oh, wow. All those were health upgrades, too. Nice. Really filling up our gauge there. Oh, shoot. Let me just get to the boss first before I start playing around. Yeah, we do have... Okay, this is... Okay, that's the weapon we're looking for. Okay, this is the... I think it's called, like, the rolling shield. So yeah, here's Launch Octopus. He's an octopus, don't you know? Now, there is actually a very dangerous move that he has at his disposal if he catches you. There is actually a way to, like, get rid of it. And it's kind of interesting because it kind of makes it out to be like, you know, the rolling shield is not this guy's only weakness. You know what? God, he keeps blocking my... Damn! Okay, well, I just screwed this up terribly. Because I have no weapons to use it. He just kept... Oh, and that's also game over. Damn. It's really annoying. Okay, well... Hold on, guys, as I get back to where I was. Okay, I'm back. I'm away from the jump first. Oh man, I hated that I had to use a sub-tank for that, but he was just playing me so hard. So many projectiles that I just couldn't avoid for some reason. And like, he didn't even use the special attack either that time, which was weird. That was a very weird fight. Oh well, it's over now. That's all that matters. So we get we get homing torpedo. Not the homing torpedo. Although that would be a good name for this episode if I actually named these. So yeah, like I actually said we would do in the last video, we are going to be fighting Boomer Kuwanger, just, you know, one stage later than I initially thought. So yeah, he's who we're going to take out next. Also, this song is epic. But I mean, that's like the entire soundtrack, so like, that really means very little when you think about it. I guess one thing I could address is people are probably wondering, it was like, well, Slim, now that you're playing Mega Man X in the X series, does this mean that there's going to be a Mega Man X playthrough every year now instead of Mega Man? Yeah, it could be. Honestly, I haven't thought that far. I haven't played as many X games as I have the Classic series. Like, at least when I played the Classic series, when I started Let's Playing those, I had at least played all of them. You know, obviously I didn't play 9, 10, or 11 right away of the original series, but everything else I at least had experience with. X series I've only played 1, 2, and 4. So, you know, obviously there's more work I have to do for that one. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. Not a lot of good opportunities for health here. You know what? I'm gonna die. Let me just cut back there, because, like, I would have to get all of my health back, and there was no guarantee that that was gonna happen. No guarantee at all. Okay, I made it back to the elevator. I wish I knew the best way to attempt this section. I feel like it's just move back and forth and avoid those guys. Yeah, that's it. And you can just walk across this. You don't have to worry about jumping, even though it looks like there's spikes over there. See, like, you have these guns. Like, you could potentially get health from these guys, but I don't know. I find that, like, the health drops for these guys is not very consistent. Come on. God, I hate when enemies respawn. It's so cringe. Why must you be cringe and respawn? Though I think we're at the end. So this is another instance where, yes, we will have to backtrack. Damn it. Yeah, you can't get that. I mean, there might be a way you can do it if, like, you know, exploits and stuff of that nature, but that's the thing. I know none of that crap, so I am absolutely useless when it comes to that department. But as I was saying before, I kind of, like, went off on that tangent and never actually finished it. But yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with the X series. I would like to play more of the games, because from what I have played, it's pretty damn awesome. But it's just I've heard so many bad things about the later X games. Like, when you get to, like, X7 and all of that, X6 and X7. And, you know, I shouldn't let that scare me, but, like, you know, it's hard not to. Especially when you're a Let's Player like me, and it's just like, oh god, I have to Let's Play all these eventually. And it's just like, oh god, I don't want to Let's Play that. But yeah, I've played this game, obviously. I've played Mega Man X4. Then I actually played Mega Man X2 for the first time last year when they had it for Super 16. And it was pretty fun for Super 16. Although the thing about Super 16 is that they've always done beat every Maverick challenges as opposed to just, you know, do sections of the game. Which can be pretty intense because you're playing so much of the game for one challenge. And you have to play so many others. Ah, damn. I was actually doing pretty well there. I was not expecting to live through that. That's why I didn't use the weakness. But now we will use the weakness. Which is the Horming Torpedo, as I said before. Eat Horming Torpedo. Oh, he also has that attack, which can be really brutal. But for the most part, you can just, like, fire and you'll hit him eventually. So yeah, there we go. Kuwanger's down. But now that we have Kuwanger's weapon, there's actually a bit of backtracking we can do, which I'm debating whether to do that now or at the beginning of the next video. I think I'm going to do it at the beginning of... Or I think I'm going to do it here. Because I'll have to backtrack for some other things after I finish the rest of the stages anyway. So yeah, I think I am going to actually keep this going. So the two things we need is first we need to go back to Mr. Mandrill's stage. Because there is a sub-tank we can get. Now I don't know exactly where it is. It's in this first section though, for sure. There it is, okay. So in order to get this, what you have to do is you need the boomerang cutter, jump, fire, and you'll collect it like a boomerang. And there we go. That's basically all you have to do for that one. So that's the first thing we need to backtrack for. You can use the escape unit to get back to the main screen. And as you can see, the password did change. The password system is actually kind of unique in this game, where it is actually based on like what items you have and stuff, and it's kind of cool because you can actually one thing you can do is you can actually generate your own passwords. I'll try to link that in the video description of either this video or the final video or both. But yeah, you can make your own passwords. So if you want to get to a certain point of the game with like certain abilities and upgrades, you can totally do that, which is neat. But yeah, we're back at Kuwanger stage. I could have probably just cut this out, honestly. I'm also not using Storm Eagle's weapon, which is probably a dumb thing in retrospect. Could be saving a lot of time here. But, you know. So yeah, you have to pretty much go through all this stuff again. The elevator, the weird section with the... climbing the vertical section, the other vertical section. I mean, this level is pretty much all vertical sections except for that, like, alarm tripwire section. I'm sure speedrunners have, like, found ways to make this section really, really fast. I mean, I also know a lot of people who sped run this game, or at least an X game. I know my buddy King of Kienzan Or just King Kienzan. God, I don't even know anymore. I know he speedruns Mega Man X4. The Zero stuff specifically. Then I know good buddy Alan Edgehead has done a bit of speedrunning of not just this game, but also Mega Man X2. I'm sure Odin, my good buddy Odin Spack, can do some good things with this. I know Power to Mario was looking into playing this game more, so it's, you know, and I've done this for Super 16, so pretty healthy Mega Man X speedrunning friend group, I guess. So yeah, there we go. That's the heart tank for this stage. Okay, well, that is going to do it for this video, I guess. So next time, we're going to finish up the rest of the Mavericks. Then we'll have some cleanup to do as far as upgrades. I mean, I don't think we have too much left to do. I think we just have to do the next 2 stages and then go back to Chill Penguin stage, and that's really about it. And then, of course, we have some other stuff, but I'll show that much later in the following video. But yeah, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time for episode 4. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Later, folks.